Okay, I know Silversmith, but what in tarnation is this? Okay. Horn, oh wait. I think these guys were at Lone Star Audio Fest, but I don't recognize it. Wait, I think this is Lone Star. Yeah. Yep, these are. Hello, how are you? I thought I recognized this speaker from Lone Star, right? Yes. So for those that didn't see my coverage at Lone Star, you want to give the basic spiel of the speakers, the design?
Okay, yeah. So this is a front horn, and it's designed, we use it from 125 hertz up.
Okay.
And the cool thing about it is there's no crossover on the full range driver.
Okay.
It runs full range. And the tweeter is an air motion tweeter.
Yeah, AMT.
AMT, we have a single cap on that, and it's fully time aligned with the front driver. And so this, although we only use it down to 125 hertz, it runs full range, it gets a full range signal.
Okay.
And then the bass is done by the horn-loaded sub back in the corner.
Okay.
So,
a horn-loaded sub, yeah.
This is a horn-loaded sub. This is the BB10.
Okay.
Yeah, so this is what provides the bottom end.
Which is,
subwoofer efficiency is 106.5 dB at 1 watt.
Okay.
The front horns.
You can see the mouth.
Yeah. The front horns are 101.5 dB at 1 watt. What's interesting about this system is the frequency response overall. It's not a flat frequency response. It follows more the Fletcher-Munson.
Fletcher-Munson, yeah.
Yeah, so
okay.
It's more like this.
Which a lot of people prefer.
Yeah, it sounds way more natural.
Certainly at certain volumes, it's really much better, yeah.
Yeah, and then I have the Mojo DAC in here.
Yep, I see that, yeah.
And also the Minigan 5.
Yeah.
That thing is lightning fast.
So how much power are we using? These probably don't take a lot of power.
Very little.
Yeah.
I used to drive them with 2A3s.
Okay.
Yeah, but this thing is awesome. It's lightning fast.
So is there any reason why you don't roll off the full range driver if you're doing a sub?
There's first of all the horns output. Just turn this off. The horns by itself, because of its output, if you look at the frequency spots, so if you look at the horns output, it goes like this, and once you hit the bottom of it, it drops off by itself.
Okay.
So although, and this is something I experimented with because a lot of audiophiles, because in the past I ran the whole signal through this plate amp at the bottom here. So I used the plate amp to split the signal. And I had that in the signal path, but a lot of purists don't really like that option. So I switched over and I started running full range to this, and to my surprise, it's perfectly controlled. So it runs the whole frequency.
So when it rolls off, it does it nicely.
It does it nicely, yeah. It does.
Okay.
And then I bring the sub in at what's about 85 hertz.
Okay.
85 hertz to below.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's interesting because usually with horns, you cannot run them below the cutoff because they start over excurting.
Right.
But the amplifier controls the whole thing.
Okay.
So, yeah.
And so the AMT is basically picking up at what point?
At about 10K.
10K, okay.
Just below 10K. It's perfectly time aligned with the material. And we have a company in North Carolina building these was. So the set that you heard last time, this is 24mm Baltic birch.
Right.
Okay. Built on the CNC machine, or using, and then also the sub is also built by them.
Okay.
So this is a much more rigid, heavy construction than before.
Yeah, and it's not open baffle. You've got it basically a triangle, which is.
It fires. This is the horn mouth. So the sound comes out here.
Yeah.
And the reason for this is by having the mouth on the floor. Usually with horns, if you look at 150 horns, they're usually about this big, up in the air. But this is a bit of a different approach in the sense that I place the horn on the floor, which means I can get away with half the mouth size. That's the first thing. And then the second thing, usually with horns, you battle a bit of, this kind of up sound.
Yep.
So because of the flexion motion curve, most of the lower frequencies come out the horn, and the upper direct sounds come direct off the driver.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, very, very intriguing design.
Thank you.
So let's go ahead and listen to a little bit. And they're basically okay to put against the wall.
Yeah.
That's...
They were actually designed to be placed against walls.
Yeah.
Gives you your room back.
Yeah, right. Okay.
Yeah. And the other cool thing about it is because of the mouth shape, the V shape, it focuses sound forward. Yeah. So you're better able to control the reflections.
What's the price point on the speakers?
Like I said, we're actually launching them at the show.
Okay.
So we're thinking we're launching at about
12,000? Okay.
Yeah. But you're gonna need the sub. You can use a different sub, nothing else can keep up with this.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Would like to listen to some jazz? Or?
Sure, whatever you like. So when you say you factored in the Fletcher Munson curve, you did it not with any kind of digital, you just did it...
It's the natural response of the horn.
Of the horn, okay. Yeah, because I can kind of tell the Fletcher Munson, you know about where it's starting to do its dip around?
It's a slope.
Yeah, I know. So where is it starting that? Around 200 hertz or?
No, it's I would say the upward starts at about, I would say about 3,000 hertz. And as you go lower, each octave is about 3 down.
Right. So, but I mean, doesn't it go flat to about 100? Does it start at the very 20 hertz and start going down, or does it start at like?
So the sub is doing the bottom, but
right.
125, and so it kind of looks like this. So 125 is.
So 125 versus 200, it'll start doing that.
Yeah. But it starts at, and it drops to the lows all the way down.
Okay. Right.
And when you get to about, I would say 4, 5, 6K, and then it goes up again.
Right. Okay.
That's where the tweeter is really handy, and just
Gotcha. Okay.
Let me,
Is that Dance With Me? That's not Dance With Me.
okay. I got a request for a song, so let me just bring it up.
Okay.
All right.
So, Dance With Me.
Yeah, Brent Lewis.
Well, yeah, you can go ahead and sit here if that's your song.